Chapter 8, Lesson 3, Distractions outside the vehicle. How can outside the vehicle distractions be more difficult to deal with than inside the vehicle distractions? Objective. Identify the categories of outside the vehicle driver distractions. Animals outside the vehicle. Animals, birds, reptiles, and other creatures have the potential to be distractions. When a driver experiences a situation involving an animal or a bird that they rarely see, they often take their eyes off the road for longer than a quick glance. If there is something you want to get a better look at, pull out of traffic and stop your vehicle. Then take the time to appreciate the view or take a picture. The driver has never seen an alligator in the road before. How might a distraction like this cause a traffic conflict for other drivers approaching from the rear? Objective. Explain how outside the vehicle distractions differ from distractions inside the vehicle. Objects outside the vehicle. Describe some objects on or along the road you see while driving. In many cities, electric traffic information signs are installed or temporary places placed close to the road. How do these signs help reduce distracted driving? They're up above, so you don't have to look to the right or to the left of signs and things like that. Why are emergency vehicles common distractions to drivers? How can passengers help drivers avoid being distracted by emergency vehicles? A variable electronic messaging sign like this provides drivers with traffic information. They are also used to display Amber Alert information. Objective. Describe how a driver can avoid outside the vehicle distractions. Scenes and events. Crashes and fire scenes. Two major forms of distraction associated with crash scenes are gawking, which is when a person stares, rubbernecking, which is when a person continually look at all the or looks all around the scene. How can gawking create traffic backlog or a crash? A large fire is quite a dramatic scene requiring a lot of personnel and equipment. Traffic around the event becomes chaotic. Emergency vehicles help create confusion and congestion. People may be emotionally overwhelmed and unaware of the dangers around them. What can you do to avoid becoming distracted and create a hazard to others? One thing was don't go down the street that has this kind of action going on. Public events. Imagine trying to exit a stadium parking lot after a major sporting event. What potential hazards and conflicts to your path of travel can you face trying to leave the ballpark after a game? Well, if any of you have been to a ballpark after the game, it's chaotic, it's packed, and people are trying to get home, and it just takes a while. Best thing to do is just sit in the parking lot and wait a little bit, and then you can go. Explain ways a driver can avoid becoming a distraction to others. As a driver, try to stay focused on the roadway and driving task ahead. Don't allow yourself, your actions, or your vehicle to become a distraction to others. Distractions. In a recent study, interviews were held with drivers who had been involved in crashes where at least one vehicle had to be towed. Of those drivers, 8.3% claim to have been distracted. Of those distracted drivers, 29.4% reported outside vehicle distractions. What are 4 most common categories of outside the vehicle distractions? And what can a driver do to minimize inside the vehicle distractions?